What are we up to? I think this is my 4th planet, so...
Fleet enhancement supply.
Oh, do you come up with fun names for all of your planets along the way?
Well, my first planet was named 01. It just came out that way.
Yeah.
And so I named the next one 10, and the next one 11. And so the 4th planet will, of course, be 100.
Fun.
So on, so forth, so on, so forth.
Initial colonization phase
a lot
complete.
more energy coming in. Now I've got a habitat, energy, and in fact research. I need to build a research habitat shortly, but they're no longer going to be big issues for me, which is very nice.
Fleet enhancement supplied.
Disruptors have been made.
Okay. I guess I'm just going to abuse sectors today for this series.
System survey concluded.
Well, I'm gearing up ready for the next war, effectively.
I'm working on it. I think I need to make another fleet, and then I'll be good to go.
Initial colonization phase complete.
Let's see. We're gonna want pops
System
pretty much
survey
everywhere
concluded.
down here. Building all of the population.
Ship.
Research concluded.
There we go.
Okay.
Another day,
Let's see.
another
How are my
scientific
fleets doing?
breakthrough.
Oh, I see. My fleets aren't at max capacity, and I was confused. And it's because, oh.
What's the problem?
Nothing specifically. I was trying to figure out why my fleets weren't at max capacity, 84 out of 110. And it's because they're using old, fleet layouts that don't actually hit the maximum, command point usage. So I was like, I can't reinforce them. Why can't I reinforce them? And the answer is, oh, that's why. It's not even worth having corvettes at this point, is it? Well,
I wouldn't say so. I wouldn't necessarily jump and say that. The thing with corvettes is you could probably just get rid of corvettes in exchange for destroyers if you want to do. But the thing with the smaller ships is they're a lot harder to hit. A lot harder to hit. And they can dish out a good bit of damage if you set them up right. I'm gonna go and wipe out everything down there if I can. And let's go ahead and start building all of the things. You can come down here and survey for me. Right. How am I doing on research? I'm currently working towards crystal forged plating, which is going to be amazing. Oh, no. Do you want to shoot over a trade deal when you get the chance?
Sure.
Construction project concluded.
I can do that.
Construction project concluded.
I think you must have missed the last one I sent over because it got declined automatically.
Yeah, I just zoned out. I'm looking at fleet compositions, and I'm like, oh, this is something I need to care about. Because yeah, I've had cruisers and battleships for a while now, and I've just been running around with the most basic.
Yeah, you know what? I haven't even built any of my battleships yet, which is really super dumb. Super dumb. I need to build a new battleship design.
Trade deal is sent.
Initial colonization phase
Yeah,
commencing.
I'll quickly accept that first. There we go. Hang on a second. There we are. Fantastic. Crystal forged plating.
How much influence do I have? Oh, I got tons.
I'm not doing too hot on the influence at the moment, actually. Been a little while. I think I'm going to make some hangars. Now, it's interesting that they've set up hangars now to be very, very different from what they were before.
Oh, you mean on the star bases?
Yeah, well, the ships that you've got, because you've no longer got bombers and fighters, just got one single type.
Research concluded. Construction project concluded.
I haven't really messed with. Oh, hi. I haven't really messed with.
Oh, we found the Infinity engine.
Yes, I've been sitting next to the Infinity engine for ages, and I'm just like, I don't wanna. I'm gonna stay away from this. It's scary. I don't actually know if it's hard.
Construction project concluded.
When you hack it, it can have some pretty awesome effects, but it is a little bit difficult sometimes to ensure that you get the right kind of outcome with it. Oh dear. I have no idea what I'm fighting right now because I'm busy building my ship.
Oh, are you running into problems?
Oh no problems. I'm just being super bad at taking care of things. I'm designing a battleship.
Initial colonization phase commencing.
What should we go with
Research
here?
concluded.
I'll just go for
cruiser hull
that's
plus 400. Yeah, I should probably go for cheaper tech first. I keep picking the expensive tech, and I'm like, oh, maybe I should actually get the pricier things.
Yeah.
Initial
Yeah,
colonization
there's been quite a few
phase
things that I
complete.
haven't dealt with.
Okay. Artist enclave.
Oh, that's right. My ship eventually got to where it was heading, and yeah, had a bit of a fight.
Can I commission multiple pieces of artwork?
Fairly certain you can, yeah.
Oh, I'm going to have a. I think I might make an art habitat.
Oh yeah, you can definitely do that. I've done that before, and it is actually quite awesome. Though habitats, I mean, it's arguable that there's better uses for a habitat. Ooh. I'm gonna try and research the constant.
Apparently,
calculator.
the artist troupe after a while says no.
Phase commencing.
Oh really?
Yeah, they just said no to me. No more artwork for you.
Wow, I've never
Yeah.
had them do that. How cheeky.
Yeah. Was not expecting that. I mean, it's not a big deal,
Research
but I was just like, oh, that's
Bit of a shame, frankly.
yeah.
Research concluded.
There we go. Want more and more and more power. My first habitat is basically being more or less dedicated towards getting me. I guess I'll build one stronghold there as well. But it's dedicated towards getting me more energy. And it's fixed a lot of my problems. Right, construction ship.
Initial colonization phase complete.
Alright, not doing too bad so far. Starting to get back on top of things with my research now, which I'm very glad about.
Construction project
'Cause that was
concluded.
rough for a while. How are you doing in general, though?
I am doing fabulous.
Research
I'm more or less
concluded.
just sitting back and trying to land grab as much as I
Initial
can.
colonization phase commencing.
Because there's a little bit of territory between me and the Republican Sibulan worlds, and so I want to grab as much of it as possible. Oh, is that
Research
a...
concluded.
What the heck is that? I think there's a pirate faction down here, actually.
well
Cerulean
be, actually.
Interplanetary Confederation Space. I think that's a Marauder
Initial
faction. I'll have to check that in a
colonization
second.
phase complete.
Clone bats. Huh. I'm also
I
pumping
actually
out tech
might need to
lot
get a
faster.
second fleet simply so I can.
I'd say it's worth it.
Have...
I've
Well,
been-
I'm hitting the problem now that I've got loads of fleet capacity, but I don't have any more command capacity in my fleet.
Yeah, That's what I was running to earlier.
So it may be necessary simply from that perspective. Are there any specific places I want to block off from? I don't know. How are you going with your expansion back there?
It's just quietly happening mostly.
Research concluded.
It seems like my geez, habitats really are worth for the power and the science.
Okay, our enemies are starting to enter into pacts together. We probably want to get on.
Oh yeah, so they are. Yeah, we should probably be fine. Let's see, who is that? So that's the Lungagox Collective and the Ixtar. Okay, well the Lungagox, I don't think they can reach us. So they probably wouldn't take much of our territory.
No. Right, well, which group do you want us to hit? Which one do you think would be the better target for now? I am itchy to go to war.
Ixtar or Sibulin? Let's see, the Ixtar Star Collective doesn't hate me that much. The Sibulin hates me a lot. The Ixtar is also stronger. They're considered equivalent to me.
Okay, shall we go to war with them then? Chip off some parts of them?
Go for the stronger enemy first?
Yeah. Nip them in the bud before they get a chance to become even stronger.
Sure.
Research concluded.
I'm just having a quick look at the next thing I'm going to be grabbing.
System survey concluded.
Oh, I like enigmatic engineering. That's actually pretty cool.
New tech?
It basically means you get better sensors, but also your technology and engineering is too arcane for others to reverse engineer, so they can never get
that
anything
one. Yeah.
from your...
I saw that, and I was like, oh, that's neat.
Colonization phase commenced.
I just don't think anybody lives long enough to research from what I've got.
That's true, actually. Because it is kind of banking on them winning fights. I'm going to go with Eternal Vigilance. Buff up my star bases even more.
Okay, so we're going to go for the Ixtar? Was that?
I think that we should, but
okay.
Looks like there's a pirate fleet in the system with my ships right now, which is kind of annoying. Let's get down there and deal with you. But yeah, looks like that would be the right option, I think.
Okay.
Ooh, control
I don't
center.
mind. Hopefully we get the tech to make gateways at some point. That'd be nice.
Yeah. Yeah, that would actually be pretty awesome. I need to quickly go through and replace things on my planet with the control center, because it gives a massive increase to production for robotic units. So I want every planet to have that. You're getting one. I need you to have one. I also need you to
Research
have population on it.
concluded.
There we go. So I'm starting to drown in resources at the moment.
I'm trying to build as many habitats as possible to keep above the habitat cap. Or not the habitat cap, the resource cap.
Yeah. I'm not doing great with resources. I'm only bringing in 73 minerals and 52 energy a turn at the moment. So it's got a bit to be desired.
Huh. I didn't know you could put habitats over inhabited planets.
Initial
Really?
colonization.
Oh, that is
Yeah.
very new in that case. That is
Is-
super new.
Yeah, I just put a habitat above my
System
homeworld.
survey concluded. Horizons expanded. Construction project
Let's see.
concluded.
Military fleets.
Construction
Okay.
project
Oh, jeez.
concluded.
They move a lot faster now. I got Hyperdrive 3 and they're zipping through. I guess we're also on
System survey
fastest speed,
concluded.
which helps a lot.
Yeah. I'm just quickly making an artillery battleship. All of the kinetic batteries, all of the time. Don't need anything else. Just lots of guns.
Let's see. Najaga. How many armies can you put out? Launches.
Ender seems like a fitting name for them. There we go. And I want... Ooh. Did I just...
Research
Did I
concluded.
delete that? Bit of a mistake.
Research concluded.
Okay. Yeah, after the Ixtar, I'll
Initial
probably want to take out my
colonization
neighbor.
phase commencing.
Unfortunately, we're always going to have new neighbors.
Yeah. Okay, well, I'm ready to throw down with them at the moment.
Yeah.
Where would you like to control? Do you want to take the north or the south? For
I'll
this
take
war?
the south. That's where my fleets are.
System survey
Should probably
concluded.
consider going after the Marauder. I mean, the other option is, do you want to go after those
Marauders are
Marauder?
nasty looking. They
Yeah,
frighten me.
I've got a fleet with 20k and I got a fleet with 10k. If we okay, you know what? Let's go after Ixtar first. Actually, hold on. I have resources. Marauder, Kithi Marauders communicate. No good raiding target. Oh,
I am absolutely not above.
never mind. I was going to send
Using
pirates at them, but the pirates seem to be going after somebody already, so never mind. But I wouldn't mind
Oh,
going
okay.
after them.
Right, I do not have any realistic defenses down by those three areas down there, down where your fleets are right now. So be aware of
Construction
that.
project
There is
Yeah.
not going to be much in the way of anything to stop them pushing through.
Initial colonization phase commencing.
Unfortunately, I am trying to develop the starbase a little bit where I can. It's going to take a while.
System survey concluded.
Obviously, Sarek is fine, but it's actually not going to be Sarek that's being hit, I imagine.
System survey concluded.
I should have
Initial
some battleships
colonization
heading
phase
over
complete.
to my Legion force right now. It's slowly coming up. What's the combat force that you've got over there? You've got 10,000 and 19,000.
Yeah, I've got some
Very
big
nice.
fleets.
Very nice indeed. I need to get a second fleet on the go,
Fleet
honestly.
enhancements
In
applied.
fact, let me start work on that right now. Fleet manager, let's create a new template. I would like... Let's see.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep all of my fleets up to date, and because we're on the fastest speed, it's just like, oh, new upgrade,
System
oh, new upgrade,
survey
oh, new upgrade. And I'm like,
No.
oh, I was gonna take a little while.
Research concluded.
Huh, that's weird. I can't seem to add ships to this at all.
Okay.
Oh,
And
that is so strange.
there's another upgrade already. Wow. There's non-stop. Gateway travel.
System survey
Ooh,
concluded.
nice. I'm having some troubles. I'm actually going to slow down the
Yeah, go for it.
simulation speed for a moment. I'm having some troubles with getting fleet manager. I've got a second. You know what? I'm just going to delete that template. Delete the template. There we go. Create new template. Okay, so I've got to select a starbase. That might be the problem. There we are. There's my starbase. Give
Initial
them a
colonization
leader.
phase complete.
Probably not.
I managed to run out of minerals. Wow. I was not expecting
I've got 1,000 that I can send over if
Nah.
it would help.
I will have 1,000 minerals in a few turns.
Okay.
I was trying to upgrade a structure and I'm like, why is it grayed out? What did I do? And the answer is, oh. I maxed it out.
I can't seem to make a fleet. Like a new fleet, that is.
Go to fleet manager. Go to fleet manager. Yeah. There should be one that's just create new. Otherwise, you could just split off one ship from one of your pre-existing fleets.
Yeah, I'll see. I've just clicked on reinforce all, and I'll see how that affects things. But it is very buggy, honestly.
Yeah.
Very, very weird. Oh, I'm sure we'll get something working with it. Right, well, I am pretty much ready to go if you are.
Yep.
Okay.
Just realizing I have so many unmanaged planets that I've just been ignoring forever, and I'm like hitting the upgrade button frantically.
Yeah.
It's okay. You wanna queue up the war? Yeah, and I'll just...
Yep.
Oh, you did.
A declaration of war has been announced.
Perfect.
Okay.
Absolutely perfect. Right.
Construction project.
Let's get in there then. Should be some interesting fighting going on. Even though my fleet is, none too amazing compared to theirs, considering they're going to be fighting a war on two fronts, basically, it shouldn't be too terrible for us.
They do have a defensive pact.
It's probably not going to be that rough.
Oh yeah, I'm not too worried about it.
How far away they are. I'm prepared to lose a couple of ships here and there. I don't think it's going to be too big of an issue. There we go. Don't actually have any... Oh no, I've got one battleship so far. There we go. Nice. I could crash their ships. No, I need to take their planet, unfortunately, because they've got a ground-based FDL inhibitor.
Oh,
So there's not much I can do until I take that out.
Let's see. I am just probably going to take it slow in the beginning. I'm still managing a little bit, so I'm like,
Yeah, sure, dude. Shouldn't be too hard right now. I've got quite a decent sized fleet now. It's at 20.4k. And the bombardment is going more or less fast. It could go faster, of course, but I'm definitely not seeing the whole military fleets thing, though. That part is really confusing. I'm going to just tell my starbase to make a couple of ships. Or one ship. And we'll see how that goes.
Can we even run into, like, subject opinions as the robot?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Because we've got... you can be a synthetic empire. This is one thing that a lot of people didn't quite understand initially. You can be a machine empire without being a Gestalt consciousness, I believe. I don't think you have to be a hive mind. I could be wrong about that, but don't think you necessarily need to be. If you can be just a regular, so AIs with autonomy on an individual unit level, then that should not be a big issue. Go ahead, army, land right now, because with a Gestalt consciousness, everything is just part of a hive mind, effectively.
Yeah. Because I was just looking at my Unity and it was like opinion and like trust and stuff like that. And I'm like, do I do something about this, or do I just kind of? Ooh, assault army damage. I'll take.
Construction project concluded.
I think I will take that.
So yeah, I'm gonna probably head down for his southern worlds. I don't know if this is going to be a war won within.
Construction project concluded.
1 or 2 fights. Shouldn't be a problem. Unfortunately, now that I've started putting out habitats, it's like, you have unemployment issues, and I'm like, ah!
Oh, I know, yeah. Constantly upgrading buildings and building
war.
new buildings, and... Yeah.
It would be nice if I could just put out, like, an edict. Maybe not an edict, but, like, a ruling saying, like, hey, I just upgrade this as soon as it's upgradable. Fleet is in combat. Oh. It's because I'm taking new places. I got worried for a second. It's like, your fleet's in combat. And it's like, ah?
Yeah, I've got a large fleet that's entered my space right now that I'm going to have to go and deal with. That is not happy fun times. Thankfully, we have really massively hurt them.
Yes.
But they are taking places back. They're not being idle about this at all. Alright, let's see. You've already got all of that. Now once you've done that, I want to grab these ones. Right, fire rate has increased. Hooray! Sure, go on then, grab the regenerative hull. That will be nice.
Why are my transport... My transport fleets are way faster than they have any business being. It's very confusing. Like, do you ever have that where you send, like, your whole, like, fleet group in a direction, and, the transports always make it there first?
I haven't had that so much, no.
Okay, because I have a group, both of my fleets plus my transports, and for whatever reason, my transports always make it there first, and I'm like, no,
I've had it happen a few times when that's been the case, but it hasn't been too terribly bad. They keep sending a slightly smaller fleet against me, which is working out to my benefit, but they are quickly depleting my fleet strength over here.
Project
well, worst comes to worst, play defensively. I am taking a not insubstantial amount of territory. Yeah, it seems like he's much more interested in fighting you. Probably because I'm less
be that I've already
right
taken a planet or something. That might be a part of it.
I haven't taken any planets. I'm mostly just going for his outward territories.
Okay, yeah, when that group arrives, this is going to be a hard fight for me to deal with. I really need this thing to build some defenses.
Fleet upkeep is ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's 500 minerals a month just for my fleet. If I weren't rock breakers, I'd be in trouble.
This is going to be a nasty fight. I've already lost this fight effectively.
Just back off. Play defensive.
I can't. Actually, it looks like my leader is gone. Well,
oh,
that's just
ouch.
a little bit annoying. Yeah, they've taken all of that back. Retreat! Flee! No, it seems that they want to stay there and die. Well, that's just bloody great.
Yeah, I've noticed that with transport ships. They're very,
A declaration of war has been announced.
Oh well.
Oh.
I should have drawn back, actually. But
Oh, that's convenient. The Sebulans have gone after the Lox Ungax. So my neighbors have declared war on the allies of the guy that we're currently fighting. So at least we don't have to worry about reinforcements.
Actually, one of the things I want to do is design a new defense platform around the idea of hangars, if I can. There we go. And then...
He's actually trying to fight back.
Yeah.
How cute. No, he's not. He was going to try. He does have battleships, though. I guess it shouldn't surprise me too much that he's got battleships.
No.
Well, he's not leaving. He has, like, a combat fleet just hanging out. Oh, yeah, he's coming for me.
Where are you right now?
Station sustaining damage. Research concluded.
Yeah, he decided to go after you. Gave me a lot of wiggle room.
Well, you're doing fantastic down there.
Yeah, well, he didn't really try and stop me.
I think I'm going to come out net negative in this. When all things are said and done. Where are these? They return in about a year. Okay, well that's not terrible, but my war weariness is way up right now. Need to get back in there and try and take these things.
How much of an army does this guy have? Way too much.
Sack isn't too bad.
I had a comment, I think, on the first episode, just like, why even put this on your channel? You're barely even there. Because I think both of us get kind of this, like, separate mumbly thing of not even interacting.
Yeah, sometimes. My lord. Well, one of the things that I've found when I'm playing myself is I spend a lot of time reading out what's going on.
Yeah.
Right now, I think I'm overcompensating in trying to rein in my compulsion to talk about what I'm planning and try to explain my thought process and just the paths and plans that I'm putting together, why I'm doing something, not just what I'm doing.
Strategy games are notoriously hard to do, like, group content on, though. Like,
yeah.
Is rough. Oh, jeez, these guys are entrenched.
Well, with the same token, though, I actually got quite a few people who specifically enjoy my content from the perspective of just listening to it, pretty much.
Oh, yeah.
So, hopefully, there's a reasonable amount of... oh, what's going on there? Why have I got a second template? No. That one needs to be gone. Go away. So, hopefully, there's a decent amount of people who are just enjoying just listening to this in the background while they're working and things like that.
Oh, you can build armies out of habitats. I didn't realize.
Concluded.
That's cool. Oh, you know what? I bet
What?
I've not been running any of my edicts. Yep.
Oh, yeah, I've been trying to keep my edicts going for the most part.
I had totally forgotten. That's why I've run into mineral and power issues. Because I forgot about them.
Right, so you haven't been running overclocking and that sort of stuff, have you?
Not in the slightest.
That is the only thing that is keeping my army going, I think, right now. Though I do need a lot more stations that can actually build really badly. We'll have a shipyard, I think. And
Research concluded.
then an anchorage. And then a gun placement, I'm thinking.
I'm just gonna try and invade a world. He's still got I outnumber them 3-1, but we've
Commencing
learned that
planetary
invasions don't
incursion
work so
initiative.
hot.
No.
I just
Very
want to take
much
one of his
a,
planets before we're done.
issue there.
Because if I can do that... We're golden, no peas left.
I really hope my ship doesn't try to go through that dimensional horror. That would be great. So I just caught my rather gimped fleet. It's like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna go through this black hole where there's a dimensional horror. That'll be fine. I'll just take the shortest route to where I'm going. It's like, no. I think it would be much better if you didn't do that. Actually, much better.
Planetary incursion initiative success.
Okay, I've taken at least one of his planets.
Cool.
I'll see if I can take another one before this war is over. We're getting real close to the end, though.
Yeah, they're about to take another area which I was just building up, unfortunately.
Oops.
Just north of your stuff.
Yep.
Actually, they're pulling back to fight with your battleship.
Yeah, makes sense.
And it's gone. Okay.
And there goes the war.
That war happened. That white peace happened just as they were about to take that spaceport, the base. So they just failed to claim it.
Nice.
That worked out quite well.
Okay.
But I lost. Overall, I lost territory to them, which is a bit of a pain in the bum, but oh well. I need to build up my defenses, clearly. Oh wow. That needs to go. I'll ship the other instead, and that needs to go. I would like some missiles there instead.
Well, at least I took one of his worlds, so, it's not a complete loss.
Yeah, so did I, actually.
Oh, good.
I lost territory overall, but I did manage to take a few of his worlds. Sorry, one of his worlds. So it isn't a huge wash.
Oh, jeez.
Construction project.
I do not have resources for habitats anymore. I spent it all on habitats.
I spent all of the habitat budget on habitat. Yeah, that's gonna be a bit of a tricky one there.
Does this game have infinite technologies? Like once you hit the end of the game, does it kind of okay? Because I was playing, I did a series on Endless Space like 2 weeks ago or something like that, and I reached the very end of the game, and there was nothing for like new research to do. So I just had like the highest science in the game, and I could do nothing else with it. And I'm like, this really needs one of those like infinite ones where it just slowly improves your like stats just a little bit.
Yeah, there's definitely one of those.
Every single node on my worlds is upgradable. Oh, I left this, and I should not have.
Construction project concluded.
There we go. Regenerative hull tissue.
You're just getting that?
Yeah, I just didn't bother getting it for a very long time. It didn't
Construction
really seem
project
that
concluded.
pertinent to me. Let's see, population build, new clear blocker. That is not something I need anymore. Sure, I'll go for expansion, even though it's not really
Construction
something I need.
project concluded.
Let me
Just
know
that
if you
I've
need
got
energy,
something.
by the way. I've got a whole bunch of it.
I've got 16k.
Okay. Because, I'm low on minerals. Actually, you know what? I bet I could go to the trade collective and just...
Yeah, absolutely. Go and trade. That's exactly what you should be doing with that.
Let's see. Trader Enclave. Communicate. Trade for minerals.
Construction project concluded. Receiving transmission.
Right,
There we go, that'll help.
Construction project concluded.
Oh. That's cool. I just got a non-aggression pact from one of them. Let's go with that for a while.
Oh, nice.
Research
And then kill them once we've killed all their neighbors. It's purple, the Lox Ungrak, the guys that we probably will fight last. Except for the Ancient Empire, so it's a good long while before they do anything.
What is the Empire like?
It's the interesting. The Lox Ungraks are the
construction project concluded.
Or the Empire? Sorry, that's the Fallen Empire or whatever the ancient race that we're probably going to want to fight last.
Right. I was just wondering what type of Fallen Empire it was.
Oh, I have no idea. Probably should know.
I actually didn't know where they were, so I'll have
They're in the far bottom. We're not going to be running into them for a while, which is nice.
Good. Yeah. Generally not a good thing to run into them, as far as things go.
I usually find by the time I'm ready to attack them, though, they're kind of... Like, once I've killed everybody else, the Fallen Empires just get kind of trivial.
Wow, the setup that my ships has got is actually pretty rubbish right now.
I will be right back, actually. You can keep going. I'm sure my planets will be fine.
Right, yeah. All I'm doing right now is just going through all of my ships, which have been given ridiculous amounts of power for what they need, and swapping them out with regenerative hull tissue, since that is going to be significantly more useful for what I'm actually using them for. No, I'll keep that one.